Let's do it. I've got this 210 MP set to 95 amps, and I honestly probably should have gone up maybe 5. It would have probably wound up with a smoother overall end result, but 95 was close. I actually put a meter on this, and it was closer to 100 amps actual readout, but the machine read out 95. And so for the root pass, I'm just keeping a really nice tight arc, very little side-to-side motion at all, just enough to sort of feel that flux scrub and move it very slowly, not to leave any undercut. Now let's look at a restart here real quick. I start ahead. I try to get all my arc strikes right in the weld area where I'm going to weld over top of them, and you can see me kind of burning all through all that crap right here. A little bit of a close-up. You don't want to leave any arc marks. You want to weld back over them as a rule. Arc strikes are considered a defect. I mean, I don't know of any welding code that permits arc strikes near the weld, so you want to weld over top of them. And you know, if you get one, you get one. You have to grind it out. But on a welding test, you may not be permitted. It may fail you. So that's the first pass. We'll come over top of that now with a little second pass with a little bit of a Z-weave. Didn't change any heat. Amperage is still at 95, and I kind of wish I had maybe another 5 amps, to be honest. You can watch the puddle just start to cool behind, start to follow me as I go across. If it follows you too much, that means you're too cold. So it's just starting to cool, and so it's close enough, but 2 or 3 more amps probably would have made it a little smoother. So with that rod angle here is a slight push. It's always more than I think. That's why sometimes I just shoot for 90 degrees, and I always wind up with a push. We're going to show a restart here. It's just as important to be able to make a good restart as it is anything else. So I'm going to cue stick this rod a little bit with my other hand. I've got it run in between my first 2 fingers there. I'm going to light up right ahead and drag it right down into the crater, and then try to just carry on as if I never stopped. Now, the quicker you can do this after you stop, the hotter that crater is going to be, and the better restart you'll have. If you wait and let it cool off too much, it's kind of tough to make a good restart, and we'll talk about hot start, the hot start feature on machines a little bit later in the video. Okay, so that one's done. We'll chip it, and it's not, you know, not a blue ribbon weld, not the worst thing I've ever done, not the best. It just makes me want to practice some more, and that's what I'll do.